This has to be the most beautiful sunset I have witnessed this plane. Absolutely incredible. You know it's windy out when the stall horn's going off and you're not even moving.
Whew, it is cold. Probably can't even hear the audio because it's so windy. It is really cold. The wind sucks all over the place and it's blocked by 2 buildings, so you can imagine how windy it is. This is that storm system right here. Thank God it's going north. More like northeast, but I guess perfect timing. So now we're gonna fill up here and the next stop is Meridian, Mississippi. Boy, it is cold today. Hands are numb. It's gotta be 15 degrees out.
Altimeter 299er6.
You know it's windy out when the stall horn's going off and you're not even moving. Alright, we're gonna set the flaps take off, make sure the speed brakes work. Boom, boom, good, good. Alright, we're gonna run on the left tank, full tank, all that. Pitot heat is on. On. Perfect. It is windy today, tell you what.
Unit Tower, Mooney 67 Golf X-ray, holding short of runway 35 on Alpha 1, request a departure to the southeast.
Mooney 67 Golf X-ray, watering tower, runway 35, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure for the southeast is approved.
Clear for takeoff, runway 35, right downwind departure, 67 Golf X-ray.
Here we go. She's gonna try to take off early with how much wind we have. Not just like that. Figured she would. Back off on that prop a little bit. That's gotta be the quickest takeoff I've ever done in this. .2100 feet a minute right now. Rate. You can see that altimeter, it is just going like this. Alright, we're in our climb out right now. Gonna go for 11,000. Everything's looking good on the vitals. We have some weather we gotta deal with, unfortunately, though. all that. Our destination right now is right there, which is Meridian, Mississippi. Good news is the tail end is like right about here. Bad news is I'm pretty is gonna beat it, the tail end. If not, I'm gonna probably divert south because frankly, I'm just not gonna mess with Mother Nature. It always wins. You can never win against Mother Nature. So that's the plan. Our destination to there is 2 hours, 40 minutes, but that'll drop off since we're in a climb out. Once I level off, we'll start gaining some speed, and everything's good. We're out of Oklahoma now. It's cold. Not a lot going on around here. The snow. Ready for some warmer air, and cabin heat is on, but my feet are starting to get cold again, so voila. You're also wondering what the identifier is for the next airport we're going to is Kilo Mike Echo India. MEI. All right, we are at our cruise altitude, 11,000, climbing to 11,400, 500 right about there. Our current vitals are showing the 10 gallons, 10.8 gallons per hour burn rate. And we got a 52 knot wind coming right off our side right now. That's putting us about 170 knots for a ground speed. Well, got weather forming over there. Got ourselves a nice storm right above us, so I'm staying below that. But for how weather-ridden this area is, it's actually pretty smooth air. Doing 206 knots across the ground with the true airspeed of 160, and doing about 10.8 gallons per hour burn rate. All right, well, we got some weather we're going to be fighting up here pretty soon. I have climbed up to, now I'm at 15,000. We got a 72 knot wind coming off our right side. Got the burn rate down pretty well though. We're doing 161 knots. That's the ground at 8.7 gallons per hour. I'm minus 46 degrees lean of peak. But we'll see once this, I'll show you what I mean. We got this weather forming right here. I was originally going to fly into Meridian, Mississippi, but I really don't like what's going on over there, and I actually might divert south, get on towards the tail end of the storm system, and then hook right and then follow along there. So we're just waiting to see. Sorry, this isn't my best look, but you know, gotta have oxygen. So far it's great. Air is buttery smooth, knock on wood. I'll probably just, but it is. It's been really smooth, super smooth day. You can already see some of the starts of this thunderstorm over here, and it's more than apparent over there. So what I'll probably do, most likely, is I'm going to probably hook down south and then hook the left right there, just to be safe, because their nature always wins. We are currently 17.4. A massive amount of weather moving this way. And I'm glad it's northbound, but I'm still going to have to deal with some of it. It's definitely much worse below. It's quite smooth up here as far as what the weather's looking like. You can see I've turned a slight to get around some of this stuff. I'm going to probably still be dealing with some of it, but Hilariously, the burn rate is now 8.8. Actually, I could go even lower on it probably because I'm not lean of peak at this altitude. But so far, she's smooth. Beautiful view. Oxygen's flowing good. Life is good so far. So, glad I'm not in that stuff. This has to be the most beautiful sunset I have witnessed this plane. Absolutely incredible. I am speechless. Alright, I'm not sure the GoPro picked this up, but that's moon is lighting up the entire cloud deck below. It's beautiful. Doing 10.3 miles per hour at 222 knots with a ground speed. True airspeed is about 170, and I got a nice tailwind at 64 knots. So things are good. I am essentially the last stop because I had to fight the weather from hell is what I call. And that stop is Kilo Bravo Charlie Romeo, and then there it's a quick jaunt and an hour 30 minutes to my destination. So I'm ready to be on the ground, but overall it's been a wonderful trip so far.